Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the United Kingdom. In the last episode, we continued working on trying to get our forces built up. We were able to launch an offensive over here in the Middle East to take back Lebanon and Syria, which we have done. So that flank is secure for the moment. We have moved our forces over here into Libya to hopefully begin a offensive in Libya. But we are having a problem with air superiority there. I just don't have the planes, because everybody's tied down right now defending the channel. So we're going to have to see if we can ramp our fighter production up. Now there actually is one thing I did notice, and I'm probably going to go ahead and do, is that we do have 140 heavy fighters. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy the heavy fighters to Malta and see if they can't help me out in North Africa. Alright. The other thing is that we took heavy naval losses in the Mediterranean. We basically lost the entire Mediterranean fleet. We also lost some smaller fleets that decided to sail through the Mediterranean that we were trying to consolidate. So, yeah, just a lot of problems in the Mediterranean right now. We basically have to rebuild the entire Mediterranean fleet. And in that vein, I have queued up a lot of ships to be built to go into the Mediterranean fleet. We just need the shipyards to get them going. So we're going to be finishing this Ark Royal on the 16th of May. We have... well, probably going to take me a year to finish pumping out these light cruisers for the North Atlantic Fleet. Then we got to get all these carriers, battleships, and cruisers, and everybody built for the Mediterranean Fleet to get that back operational. Because right now we have no control of the Mediterranean, which is not good. Alright, so... someone informed me that we do have one other fleet. A fleet of 3 ships sitting here in the Falklands. 2 heavy cruisers and a light cruiser. Can't hurt to bring them over, so we're going to bring them over here. And get them in. Alright, we finished our submarine offensive doctrine. Convoy sailing. You know, I'm going to grab these. The floating airfield and the grand battle fleet. We're going to take care of those. We're going to finish the Spitfire in 10 days. Romania's attacking Bulgaria. Was it? Yeah, it was Romania who attacked Bulgaria. So that is a bit of a sideshow going on right now to the main fight. There are Japanese troops over here. Really? The home fleet appears to be repaired. I want them patrolling what water they can. Alright.
Ready to move.
These guys say they're good, but they're going to need air cover. Alright, there's the Spitfire. Now, we lost that division over here that we were trying to do something with. Oh well, no big deal. It's not the worst thing that could happen. Let's grab the Fulmar, the naval variant, well, our naval fighter. Go for it. Carrier based. Now, I need to make a variant of the Spitfire. I need to increase its range significantly and increase its reliability. And that's probably about as the best we're going to be able to do. Mark 1 Spitfire. Yeah. Okay, so for fighters, I said switch to the Mark 1 Spitfires. There we go. We need more oil. Now that's going to slow down my fighter production for a little bit. We're actually starting to get some surplus, getting those gladiators out of circulation. I mean, the Hurricanes are still good planes. Now I need to get some Spitfires out there to increase my fighter range. Actually, let me just take a look at this. The number 1 Squadron, RAF. Can I prioritize? Yes. I'm prioritizing you for replacements. I want them to get the Spitfires first, because I want a full squadron of those. All the issues, artillery, anti-tank guns, heavy tanks, not really worried about heavy tanks, light tanks, working on it. Alright, how many aircraft are we dealing with over here? 281 enemy fighters. But the second that we put planes out there and start trying to make an offensive, they're going to move planes over. Tactical bombers. Close air supports.
Yes, sir.
Wellingtons. We're not making a lot of those. We're about to finish a military factory. I also need some Navy experience to spend that on something. Better battleships? Anti-air on my destroyers. What about my light cruisers? Anti-air. Actually, I want to create a new class of light cruiser. It's going to have... Let's see, max speed... Improve that reliability a little bit. Can I get a better gun? Yeah, basically it's like an anti-aircraft cruiser. I need to come up with a class name for it. Why is this... Let's see. Just give me a moment. Okay. We're gonna call this... Oh. Hold on. Keep that paused. The Leander class. Save it. And what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna back off to 5 of those. And we'll do 5 of these Leanders as well. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Unassigned divisions. Get those guys assigned. Modify government. Amphibious assault, submarines. I'm going to take the amphibious assault. National focus. Gains national spirit, Birmingham and small arms, which grants infantry equipment production cost minus 10%. Let's go for that. The U.S. government has agreed to a proposal and have shared some of their research data with our delegation. We got 50% research bonus for fighter models, 50% research bonuses for radar. Alright, that sounds good. Infiltration assault. I'm gonna finish these things up. Alright, night assault tactics. Do it. Lots of enemy planes out here. They have 42 Spitfires and 174 Hurricanes. Alright, what I'm really worried about is artillery. Anti-tank guns. Let's see. 435. 564 fighters. Nationalist Spain? Apparently has volunteer air wings over here. Let's see, 102 surplus Nimrods, 41 surplus Sharks. Carrier fighters. Alright, there's the ferry Fulmar. I need... I can go for the Spiteful, but it's a little ahead of time. Let's grab the Naval Bomber. Hawker Nimrod needs to be replaced with our new Fulmar. We need yet more oil, as always. Okay. I do outnumber these guys. I should be able to make headway. I just didn't have gladiators down here. And they have some hurricanes. Germany breaks Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. The non-aggression pact between Germany and the Soviet Union, a surprising development to begin with, has now less surprisingly fallen apart. Germany has attacked, breaking the pact, and returned once again, openly speaking of the Soviet Union as a menace that must be faced for their visions of the future to become reality. Soviet leadership is less than pleased, but perhaps less shocked by the betrayal than disappointed that they didn't seize the opportunity first. Alright, German Reich has declared war on the Soviet Union. It's come a little early, but... Vichy France has joined German Reich. Yes, take your troops off the front. Can't get any troops into the Soviet Union. So they're going to have to deal with things on their own. Carousel bombing is done. And we're going to be working on infiltration bombing. Are we actually making any Halifax bombers? I don't think we are. No, we are not. Assassination of Leon Trotsky. Leon Trotsky, once a top lieutenant and heir presumptive of Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, died today in a Mexico City hospital. He was attacked in his home with an ice axe by a Spanish national believed to have been in the employ of the NKVD. After a failed power struggle with Joseph Stalin and his allies for control of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, Trotsky spent the 30s in exile, living in Turkey, France, and Norway before finally settling in Mexico. He remained a constant critic of Stalin and the degenerated workers' state of the Soviet Union. Alright, Halifax. I need some of those building. Keep some military factories going. And they have no planes. They have no planes. Alright, get everybody over there. Alright, let's begin our offensive. Instruction 3. Resource extraction, resource gain efficiency plus 10%. anti-symmetric radar or improved computing machine. I will go for the improved computing machine. Now, do we have any closer airfields? And we're not making any headway whatsoever here. Alright, everybody just stop.
Listen up.
Japan demands French Indochina. Taking advantage of the French weakness in light of the struggle in Europe, Japan has coerced the new government into surrendering control over their colony in Indochina. Japanese troops have already moved to occupy all major bases in the region, and experts fear the colony could be used as a launching point for future military expeditions. Vultures picking on a corpse. Okay, so that was... Alright, if we're not doing this, then let's just turn that off. So we don't waste the planes needlessly. Alright, well, it was a good shot. But I think our lack of artillery is causing us a lot of trouble. Yeah, I think we actually should probably be okay. See if we can get this artillery up to speed. And we just don't have a ton of industry.
Guns. Move out.
Let's see, what happens if I do move these planes? Just out of curiosity.
Ready.
Oh, we got some more expeditionary forces. I will take them.
Taking cover.
Alright, BSA company, that should help a little bit. Air rearmament. Air experience plus 25. I mean, not like we really need it. Add some air bases. Encourage colonial elite. Gains national spirit colonial elite, which grants us research time minus 5%. Let's go for it. And we're on extensive conscription. We still only have 216,000 troops. All adults serve. I don't really want to do that because of the just service by requirement might be Comintern. Wow. Hungary made some headway. Alright, so that carrier for the Mediterranean force is done. The Channel force, right? We just built. And those guys can merge. We'll get around to getting that fleet built at some point. These are Japanese troops.
Guns!
Let's see if I can push them back at all. Can I support? I take 45% attrition just trying to move. Alright, let's go for Grand Battle Fleet. Exceeding combat width, terrain. Alright, let's drop some troops out of there. I might actually be able to advance a little bit. Drop these troops out. Throw these troops in. Drop the tanks out.
Ready to move.
Keep pushing.
Orders.
Tanks, keep going.
Attention. Move out.
Swing around and see if we can grab Benghazi.
Listen up.
More divisions. Good. Add Chief of the Army. Division speed, division attack, let's go for division attack. Plus 15%.
Yes, sir. Let them have it. Come on.
Let's just initiate a general offensive. Let's get these guys helping out.
Yes, sir. Pushing them back, sir.
Let's see if we can force them out of Benghazi.
Ready to move.
Alright, they have been forced out of Benghazi.
Let them have it!
They were trying to bring some troops in.
Move out!
Let them have it? Yep.
Keep on attacking!
Alright, get those tanks out of there. Let them recover.
Go, go, go!
Alright, drive that division out.
Move out!
And keep the pressure up on the depleted divisions. I want an encirclement.
Let's go! Attention!
Alright, more divisions. We need some aluminum. Alright. Indian Prince donates fighters. The Nizam of Hyderabad, an Indian prince, has generously donated the money to purchase 2 full squadrons of our most modern fighters for the Royal Air Force. The government has expressed their thanks and declared that the first plane will be named the Spirit of Hyderabad. 20 units of British Supermarine Spitfires is added to the national stockpile. 20 units? I'll take them. Italy lays claim to Greek territory, citing the Roman Empire as a forerunner to the modern Italian state. Italy has claimed that an independent Greek state has no right to exist. Instead, the Greek territories must acknowledge Italian supremacy in the Aegean or have it seized by force. Greece has denounced the claims as ludicrous. However, Italy has the backing of the Axis. Alright, Greece has sent the offer to join our faction.
Yes, sir!
Alright, I want you guys to press on here. We are getting toward the end of the episode, but I want to see if I can't make this offensive work.
Listen up!
Come on, push them out. I want this encirclement.
Taking cover!
Large ships on low strength. The illustrious. Alright then. Come back for repairs. Wonder what damaged it. We haven't been...
Come on!
Oh, yeah. Everybody converge.
Move out!
Those must be Japanese volunteers, because Japan hasn't actually joined the war yet.
All in!
Ooh. More armor. Alright, good. We're actually about to get our first heavy tank division. 94, 95, 96. Alright, we got the encirclement. Alright, all of you, attack.
Attention!
Improved computing machine. Alright, wipe those guys out. Grab the decryption. Alright, there we go.
All in!
A fairly successful first offense, well, not first, but a fairly successful offensive operation there in Libya. Alright, so with that, we're going to go ahead and end the episode. We'll probably have to just hold our line here for a while we let our equipment recover, but, you know, it's progress. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.